Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first edition of Monday Reads. I am joined with Crystal today, who has a BookTube channel. Well, she has the channel. She just
She just
hasn't
doesn't
started
have the
making
filming yet.
videos yet.
Yeah,
But
she doesn't know that yet.
you filmed a vlog yesterday?
I
No,
have.
Saturday. So
Saturday and a little of yesterday too.
there you go. So you are getting there.
I'm getting
And
there.
you have the channel. And you have an
Mhm.
Instagram. Anyways, Crystal is the other admin, or one of the other admins for the Literary Alliance, which is the book club that I run. And we are reading The House in the Cerulean Sea this month, not necessarily today. But this is just a weekly live show that I'm going to be doing on my channel now. And it is basically just we're going to sit and read for an hour or two and have a lot of fun. So, Crystal, why don't you introduce yourself and tell me what you're reading today?
My name is Crystal, and I'm starting Eliza and Her Monsters.
Ooh, fun. I've actually heard really good things about that, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, it's one of the book clubs I'm in. It's actually the book this month.
That's cool.
So I figured I would actually start my book club books.
There you go. You have 4 of them, so
Yeah.
Very good. I like it when book clubs do backlist because it's like a lot of times you see the book clubs doing like the new hot books, which I guess is kind of what we're doing this month.
Right.
Yep. But that's okay. I'm reading The Dragon Republic by R.F. Quang. I have like 100 pages left, and it'd be really cool if I could finish it today.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't start my next buddy read until Wednesday, so I don't know what I'll do until then.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I was thinking we would do like a 20-minute timer, and then we'll just make sure that we mute ourselves, and then we'll read for those 20 minutes, and then come back and chat for a few minutes.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to try to share my screen so that I can have like an actual timer going. And I found a fall one.
Oh,
cute. I know, isn't it nice? All right. Well, just make sure that you mute yourself, and happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
And we are back. I remembered from doing NaNoWriMo write-ins that you have to like come back very quietly and slowly because otherwise everyone's like, ah! Yep. How was the 20 minutes?
It was pretty good. I got 10% through because I'm also listening on Scribd.
Okay.
It makes it a little bit quicker.
Are you like reading it and listening to it together?
Yep.
Nice. One of the things, so like I started this book on audio and I read all of the Poppy War on audio, but now I'm like trying to finish it physically. But the names are so like they're just spelled not what you would think, like because they're Asian inspired characters, and so the names are really off. Not like they just don't sound phonetically correct. Does that make sense?
Right.
So then I'm like reading it and I'm like, wait, is this that guy? Because that doesn't sound like what? Yeah. Those of you watching, how did you guys do on your reading this time? I got 12 pages in, which is not a lot, but it is for this book because I'm also in like the last 100 pages, so it's or last maybe 120 pages, so like the action's starting to like ramp up. So that's been fun.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of like mixed media in this book too, and somehow the Kindle actually does a pretty good job of putting it into like the Kindle and like because I know sometimes it's different with the actual book. It's actually pretty good.
Margaret is here. She's on page 43. What are you reading this? It's not morning for you guys. It's still morning for me. What are you reading today? Crystal, do you have Labor Day plans?
Nothing really.
Yeah.
Both my parents are home, but they're out right now, so.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Is it still? I guess it's not quite noon yet, but it just isn't like, I don't know.
It's like almost 11:30.
Okay. I wake up like during the week. I wake up so early that like 11 does not seem like morning to me.
Right. That's how I have 2 dogs that their bladders just can't function after like 7 and they have to go outside.
I don't know what it is, but Zephyr decides it's like 6:45. It's time to wake up, and she has the loudest bark ever. Hello. Glad we can all get in some like reading. Like I feel like when you're completely focused on it and you don't have like the TV in the background or also YouTube or whatever. Like I put on my Forest app and I put on a like autumn ambiance. I don't know if you can see that, but like it has like wind chimes and a breeze and like a coffee cup. Like it's just kind of nice.
Yeah, usually I'm outside of my hammock, but my neighbors are working out there right now, and it'd be really awkward if I were to go out there and read with a big laptop.
Read with the camera, like Yep. I'm not like I don't have a great comfy setup right now. Like I do have my reading pillow behind me, but like I have my computer set up, and then like because the light because I'm in my bedroom and the light is not really that great, so my ring light in here. It's kind of fun. Margaret is reading American Royals. I need to read that book.
Yeah, I have that book.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too. I think like it was on my TBR last year, and then it just never ended up happening. But it's not on Scribd, so I can't get an audiobook of it.
Oh.
All right. I'm trying to decide if I should start Strange the Dreamer or Illuminate. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like I haven't read Strange the Dreamer, but I know it's like I've heard really, really good things about it. I need to read it. I also have that book, but Illuminate is so good.
Yeah.
And it's also like really fast paced because it's mixed media. So you feel like you were really productive.
Exactly. Yep.
and it's just a great book. However, if you are triggered by any type of pandemic stuff and you don't want to read about pandemic while we're in the middle of quarantine, don't read it because there is like a zombie virus in there.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly is reading The Starless Sea. So good. Oh, I love that book so much.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, so good. I don't know that it is better than The Night Circus, but it's still, I don't know, I need to reread it. There you go. Margaret said it perfectly. If you want fast pace, go with Illuminate. If you want world building and slow pace, go with Strange. It's very nice. Okay. For those of Crystal and for those of you in the comments, is 20 minutes a good good time, or do we want to go longer, shorter? I guess I should like do a poll or something. 20 minutes is like a good like average thing. Yeah, we'll probably be doing this for about an hour and a half to like till 10:30 my time, so like basically another hour.
It should be fine. If my parents come home, you'll hear a loud truck coming in.
Whatever. I mean, I'm guaranteed your dog's in the background right now.
Yeah. I'll probably end up moving when my parents come home anyways. I'm in the living room, so.
There you go. Kelly says she's liking it better than The Night Circus. And on page 337, I do think that The Starless Sea has more of a plot. Like there's just more of a like format to it. Night Circus, like I love circus books, and so like that was already a buzzword for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it's something that I like so much. Okay, let me reset the timer. No, I don't actually want you to start playing yet. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let me share my screen again, and we will go back to 20-minute fall timer. And all right. Happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
And we are back. I realized in that little reading session that reading on camera is weird because when you get to like a very intense scene, you start going, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, everyone can see my facial expressions right now." So that's fun.
Luckily, my
How
book
did
is
that
not
reading go for
like
you?
intense or anything like that.
Right. Well, that and you're
Yeah.
at the beginning of it. I'm at like the end of the second book
Right.
in a fantasy trilogy. That is, she does not pull any
Yeah,
punches.
I've heard about
Let's
that.
just say that. Wait, no, she does. She doesn't hold back. I don't know what I'm saying. I clearly need more coffee.
Yeah, I haven't read that series yet. It's on my wish list on Amazon, but I haven't read it yet.
It's really, really good. I bought the Dragon Republic for my birthday because I listened to the Poppy War on audio.
Yeah.
But then they took it off of script,
Yep.
which is sad, which is why I'm having to physically read this. But then I ended up just buying the Poppy War too. I was like, I'm gonna need the whole trilogy. This is a good series.
That's how I go by my next read is if it's on script. Which Eliza and Her Monsters was on script, so that worked out.
Oh, that's nice. Is The House in the Cerulean Sea on script?
I think so.
It is. I feel like I have quite a few of my books, our audiobooks this year or this month, so that's nice. Because last month, that's literally all I could do. I think I listened to like 10 audiobooks last month.
Yeah, I think I did something similar. Yeah, it's on script. It's on my save stuff, so.
Oh, good. Because that one, I think the How and the Why is on there. I think the only one that isn't is the Book of Longings, which I'm gonna have to I'll probably just use my Audible credit for.
Yeah.
Because
I usually I'll go through the library first because when the pandemic hit, Overdrive did this thing where you can go into the other Massachusetts accounts, like the Boston accounts and like all of the Massachusetts area, and you can use your library card for all of them.
That's cool.
And so I'm like, okay, does this have it? Does this have it? Does this have it?
Yeah. That's cool. I got a new library card because the old, like the library in my county does not use Hoopla.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
But just ask about that. So my library in my county did not, but because of the pandemic, the neighboring counties like sent out these emails that was like, hey, like you can have, you can get basically it's like an online library card because obviously they weren't open. And they had Hoopla, and now I get like 8 a month, but it's not the full library. Like I thought Hoopla was the full library for everybody, but there were a couple of things that like someone was saying like, oh, I got this on Hoopla, and then like I can't find it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I get a lot of my like graphic novels and stuff on Hoopla, which is like a nice break.
Yeah, that's how I did all of mine too.
Yeah.
My graphic novels.
That's how I did all of Katie O'Neill's, well, except for the last one because I had that one on NetGalley.
Yep, that's how I did all of hers too.
Oh.
When you mention it on one of your videos, I'm like, I have to do that.
Yeah. The House of the Cerulean Sea is on script. That's my current listen along with Evelyn Hugo. Evelyn Hugo on audio is god tier. Well, like Evelyn
it is. That's how I
is. But that audiobook is so good. But The House in the Cerulean Sea is our group book that we're reading for Literary Alliance, which we have a Goodreads group for. And what was I going to say? We're going to have a live show at the end of the month. We haven't figured out what time. But that's when Crystal's going to start her channel. She's going to start with a live show.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I mean, this was your pick of the month.
It is.
So we picked like for the end of the year, we just decided to pick our like books. Like each host got to pick a book. So because it was Crystal's birthday yesterday.
Wow.
She got to pick September, and then Kylie picked October because she is the queen of spoopiness. And then I've picked November, or am picking November. Yeah, Evelyn Hugo on audiobook is so good. I think that's how I read it physically the first time, and then I listened to it on audio the second time, and then this last time that I read it was, I read it physically again, but I annotated and tabbed it. And now it's like a prized possession because there's like so many beautiful tabs in it. I love it. I have that. The Night Circus is another one that's like super tabbed, which we were talking about that one earlier. And we were talking about, I think it was, Kelly said that listened to it and read it. I listened to it on audiobook the first time. And I think that's probably why I loved it, because Jim Dale narrates it, who's one of the narrators for Harry Potter, which is like how I listened to those originally, but we're not talking about that. All right. So I am on page 525 of my book out of like 620, I think. I don't know that I will be able to finish it during this live stream, but we're gonna do our best because it is definitely ramping up in its intensity. There was a scene that was like, I think probably, well, wasn't like quite the most gruesome in the two books so far, but it was up there, and I was just like, oh wait, what?
Yeah, my parents just came home, so I'm.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I was. There we go. I was trying to talk and realized I was muted, so.
You're there.
I am.
All right.
I hear my dogs barking or whining is because they came home.
That's fine. It's their dogs. They do that.
Yep. They do. Mine especially.
Right. How was everyone's in the comments reading section this time? Did you come across any scenes where you were like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not on camera?
I got to about 20 pages.
Nice. On the Kindle, does yours have like page numbers?
Yes.
Nice. Because mine does not, like whenever I do it on my iPad, it does not do that. Well, it does, but it's like not the actual page numbers.
Yeah. Mine has page numbers, the minutes left in the chapter, and the minutes left in the book. But I also got a new one. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just usually use the Kindle app on my iPad, and I feel like that works best because it's backlit, so then I can like read in the dark or whatever.
Yeah, this is actually backlit, but this isn't even the Paperlight.
Oh, nice.
That's the backlight.
Huh. Yeah, no, my Kindle, I don't even know where it is. Like my original Kindle was like the original version. I think I got it like back in like 2016 or 2017, whenever it first came out.
Yeah, I got mine when I was actually making money from unemployment.
There. All right. Margaret read 11 pages.
Not bad.
Kelly read 10 pages. Annotating the Starless Sea. I need to do that. That's going to be, I don't know that I will have like time to reread that this year, but when I do, I'm going to annotate it because I feel like Erin Morgenstern's writing is just so quotable that I need all of the all right. I'm reading on audiobooks. I can't tell what page I'm on. Also ended up reading Scarlet, the second book in the Lunar Chronicles. That's a very popular series. I don't like it, but I'm definitely in the minority.
I haven't read it. I have Cinder.
So Cinder is good. And I mean, it was good. I stopped reading after Scarlet, I'll be honest. And my biggest problem with it was that Cinder and Scarlet sound like the same character.
Yeah.
They just don't have their individual voice. And I was like, I'm not loving this. So why am I going to continue reading this series?
Right.
So, but I know like Margaret will probably kill me. I think she loves that series. But like generally like that's a booktube favorite.
Yeah.
But I think her Renegades trilogy was better.
I have Renegades, but
I still need to send you Supernova.
I haven't read Renegades yet, so you don't have to rush.
I'm gonna find it because I put it aside when I redid my shelves. Yeah. All right. Well, shall we go again? This probably will be the last one that we do because it's 9:52 right now. So yeah, we'll probably just do one more. So let's let me restart.
Dogs say hi.
Hello, dogs.
Okay.
No. My computer's being really dumb today.
No.
Thanks. All right. Share my screen. What did? Yeah, you are, Margaret. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you are. 20-minute call timer. There we go. Alrighty. Happy reading.
Happy reading.
All right. Sorry, I missed the end of it.
That's okay. So did I.
Well, because I have it muted just, for ease of, everything. And so I don't actually hear the timer.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. So how did everyone's reading go at this last one? I got to figure out how many I have. I'm terrified that this is going to end on the biggest of cliffhangers.
She does have the third book's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, I have an arc of it, so I technically could continue reading it, but it's not on my TBR.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one comes out in November, so I was planning on reading the next one in October. But there are 6 chapters left, and we are gearing up to go into battle. And this is going to end on a cliffhanger. I just know it.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things that I'm like, do I just add a 600 and something page book to my TBR? Even though, if I don't read Miss Category's books. And I think the only prompt that it would fit, I already read the book for. So it's not even like I can switch them out. It would just be literally adding a 600-page book that I can't listen to on audio, which might still happen. We'll see how it ends.
Right.
Margaret got to page 64.
I got to page 56. It's actually getting really cute so far.
Nice. I've heard really good things about it. It was one of BookTube's darlings for years.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolf Girl Reads, I'm sorry that you got to this late, but we are doing these, or I'll be doing these every Monday. I think going forward, today we did it early because it was a holiday. So neither one of us were working, and also people had plans later in the afternoon. Normally they'll be Monday nights around 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so I'm also, I'm going to make a Google form and put it on Twitter. But if anyone is interested in joining me on these, DM me, let me know. And then I'm going to have, random guests, different people every time. It will be lots of fun. So anyways, that I don't think we'll have time to do another round. So we'll probably just end it here. But I did pretty well. What did I start at, Matt? What page am I on? I'm on page 547. I started on 496. So that's pretty good for an hour of reading. There's just this focused, calm, chill time.
Yep.
And I'm kind of excited to do them in the evenings because Mondays tend to be super stressful at work. And so this is a nice, relaxing way to end my day, I guess.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for joining me, Crystal. And thank you guys all for joining in the comments. And hopefully you guys got some good reading done. And, that's all I got for you. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video. And all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you later.